Hello and welcome to Team Fortress TV. You're joining myself, CommanderX, kaidus, and John on the stream, where we're going to be watching some ETF2L Premiership Week 4 action. It's been like double wildcarded, so it's a little bit late. By which I mean fucking a month late. Yeah, the maps are going to be Metalworks and Process, and we're going to be watching Awsomniac against Fenneks. It's all about, right now, it's all about deciding playoff spot, who's going to be in the playoffs, what seed people will be. I think we're going live pretty soon, so I'm going to kind of bring kaidus in quickly with a prediction. What's going to happen, Jason?
Fenneks are going to lose, and they're going to lose badly. I'm going to call it as a 5-0 or a 6-1 if they play well.
Ever the optimist here. One quick bit of news. Klar is not here for German reasons. So War will be murking on the pocket soldier for the team that is Fenneks. Yeah, that's basically it. I think Metalworks looks like it's going to be the first map. Metalworks, known for being particularly difficult to push. Kind of messy middles, lobbies. Opportunity for Flippy to snipe. I think Fenneks' real only hope of getting any kind of upset is crit. Lots of crit. And lots of successful crits.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they can take a few, like, surprise rounds with it. Well, not rounds, even surprise fights with the crits. But I think after it becomes predictable and you have Flippy sniping, it's not really gonna... It's not gonna win them the match, if you know what I mean. It might get them a few
all they
pushes.
Need to do, steal a couple of rounds at the beginning, and then bunker up on last.
Yeah, but...
for a thrilling 1-0.
I just don't see it.
For
like,
1-0.
I don't see it. It's too predictable. Like, the Frenchies will probably expect crits right out of the gate, to be honest. Like, they're going to be alert for it anyway. I don't know if they do the spy thing to check for crits, but if they do, then it's not going to work for sure. But,
copyright Denia 2014.
But yeah, like, I don't know. I just don't see any hope for Fenneks in this game, really. Like, they've been really, really bad lately. They started the season off kind of better than I expected, and now they're finishing it worse than I expected. At least from practice games, like, they've been in dire straits lately. I didn't actually realize these were the maps, but we're live, so...
Yep, welcome to Team Fortress TV. Myself, CommanderX and kaidus, going to be taking you through Fenneks versus Awsomniac in this catch-up week, where we're going to see this week 4 game on Metalworks. Awsomniac are going to mid on red, and Fenneks are on the blue. My interp is not correct. Oh god, potential. Okay, my interp's okay. We're going to see, looks like... X on there getting there earlier. Valley side from the other demo man. Soldier who goes aggressive, Clara gets absolutely crushed. War's trying to follow up. War's going to get crushed down as well. He's made space for his demo man. Cyclist trying to find the damage. Awsomniac have been pushed back quite far here. Frags are pretty equal, but Skeege will go down. And now Awsomniac are just backed off into their lobby, trying to turtle up. Exxon gets one frag. He gets the second frag on the scout as well, and he's going to clean everything up. And some nice, really, I don't know, the soldier bombs didn't seem to do a lot, and then Cyclist couldn't quite get the frags because the soldiers didn't do much damage on those jumps.
Well, there was no real focus fire, to be honest. I mean, I think like 4 or 5 out of 6 red players were in red health, and there was just no cleanup. They did stay bunched really well, so the scouts couldn't really get in, but I think the focus fire was just lacking. Yeah,
we see a headshot there of Kalari, and then Exxon gets juggled up onto this little ledge bit inside lobby and can't escape, so they're going to claim that frag as well. T-Mac and Exxon getting picked off there, and Fenneks are going to stake a claim to this CP2.
So weird decision, bringing out the sniper this early. Like, I wouldn't want to encourage Flippy to go sniper, like, if I can help it. Like, that one soldier frag is cool, but like, the next time Flippy dies, he's probably going to come back with up to prove, and it's going to be bad news from there.
Yeah, I mean, they still have the sniper, and Tech seems they can actually pop really early. Tech's going to have a hell of a job getting a lot done with this. He should be able to get the sniper, but everyone else has scattered. Now Uber's getting awfully close for Skeege right now. He's on 90%. I don't think they'll be able to block, but they'll certainly want to go for the repush. Only one man down, Kalari spawning in 10. They do get a pick on T-Mac in the lobby as well. They look like Cyclist wants to lead for charge, damaging that scout on left. Looks like War wants to switch it up into the main lobby though. They've given time for Awsomniac to set it up though, and there's a lot of stickies. They're just going to pop through as well, another early Uber. War's going to try and chase the demo man down. He's going to go pretty deep for this frag. He's going to keep going. Meanwhile, the rest of his team are capping. He's all the way on mid chasing this demo man, but Exxon will clean up War.
I think he wanted the medic. He kind of ignored the demo man. He just jumped over his head and was looking for the wraparound from the medic, but the medic just stayed in lobby, so it wasn't to be.
Yeah, and that's gifted Awsomniac to pick as well as their 50-60% Uber advantage. Looks like Tech's gonna... They're going underneath actually with Exxon and Tech. Tech's gonna jump up, Exxon's gonna try and walk up, and Fenneks are just really passive here, just conceding the second point.
Yeah, I was gonna say they could take this to last like straight away. There's no reason to wait.
Yeah, looks like they're going far right. Yeah. Exxon wants to go far right to go through the middle. Exxon is going to get the Uber, Tech jumps in. They force Fenneks really far back, the cap is open, only Sticky's preventing Awsomniacs from capping. The Heavy comes out, the Uber is popped. The players are so far back, and here come the frags. Awsomniacs have just pinned them into a corner.
That was really poor. That was really poor, Fenneks. They gave up 2 for free, like, for pretty much free. A couple of players were slightly out of position, but like it looked like they were just giving the point for the sake of a good last hold, but then they just let them into last for free as well. There was no semblance of a structured last hold. So I don't know what they were really intending to do. They gave up 2 for...
Just keep conceding points until you have Uber. Just keep conceding. Just concede the last point. We nearly have Uber. It's fine.
And they've probably been playing Viduct for 3 weeks. Maybe they think they can just give it up and re-push.
Go for a suicide wave, guys. As we go into the second mid here, a little bit more passive from both teams now. The blue soldiers there from Fenneks trying to get in early. But again, not too much damage. They're all very weak. And Awsomniac's just going to crush that. Demul gets 2. Soldier's going to chase him into Valley here. That Scout's maybe caught out. They're going to keep spamming Exons pushing forward. Demul will pick up a 3rd. All 3 frags for Demul so far. And he's going to keep on going underneath. Awsomniacs already have their Uber. Tech's jumping in and they're just absolutely steamrolling back here. Players just bleeding everywhere.
Skeeto stayed alive, which is, I guess, a nice consolidation, but like I don't know what happened. Like Sigurd did a lot of damage, but again nothing happened. But the last push is coming in, so over to you, mate.
Yep, Tech is dropped. Both teams are still yet to pop Uber. They're taking it so deep, so much cap time as well. They just about block it in time. Skeet just about decides to save Kalari, but there's so much time at that point. Look, they're just stacking the point. There's Sticky's on. This is really messy. Exxon gets 1. Soldiers on the point. Here we go. Yeah, Awsomniac's just about making a bit of a meal of it, but they clean that up, and that's 2-0 already.
Yeah, I really want to see Sickles try and wait a bit more on this mid. He's going in first pretty much. I'm not sure if the soldiers are just getting denied or something, but Sickles is kind of going in, doing damage, but then he dies, and by that time everyone else is like not actually able to follow up. I'm not really sure.
Both mids for soldiers jumps have been very ineffective. Like, they've just been crushed both times. We're going to watch for that again this time. Both demos taking mirrored position. Here come the blue soldiers now. No height advantage for them as of yet. They're playing it really passive. Awsomniacs have got all the high ground. Here comes 1 blue soldier bomb. More cagey middle. They're going to get the first T-Mac baiting out that bomb, but they do lose Kalari. Now they've lost 2 frags, but they're still going to go forward here. Nope, they're changing their mind and backing out. Yeah, wise decision with the player disadvantage. Sheepy will be picked as they exit, but they're just going to be able to back out with an Uber charge here for second.
Doesn't even look like failed bombs from Fenneks. They're just not bombing, like they're standing on the floor. I don't know if it's the pocket or the roam, but one of them just jumped this isolated soldier on a crate, and all that guy wants to do is take distraction, so I don't really know what their strategy is at the moment.
Yeah, Demo is actually separated here by Tech. Tech's got a lot of damage onto him. He's going to get picked. Skeeter's going to have to pop now as well, just to save himself. That's a completely wasted Uber. They think like Kalari's looking like he might jump him, but no, they can't go for that block, and we're going to have to back out to last.
That's the right decision. I thought for a second that Fenneks were going to overextend and try and, you know, make something of that failed Uber, but they made the right decision in just staying back. Like, Melwork's last is a pretty good point to hold. I don't think they were, with the spawns coming in for Fenneks, I don't think the Frenchies were that keen on going straight away, so...
They've
maybe this time...
better hold as well, like looking at soldier position.
Yeah, I'm going to say maybe this time they'll actually set up a hold, since they were happy enough to give up 2 when it went bad. But...
yeah. Looks like we're just going to watch some teams build Uber right now. Ubers are pretty much equal. Skeeter's charge is a little bit slow, but he should still have it in time because of the length of Metalworks last. They do have a sniper in the form of GF18. They're going to come in his far right-hand side. They're going to trade soldiers. Here comes the Uber. Oh, snipe on the scout. Exxon's going to have to do all the work himself. Skeet gets the Uber in time, and this is bad for Awsomniacs. They're just going to have to try and get out of there. Maybe, or maybe they're just going to go for it. No, they're just going to lose Flippy, and Ball's going to back out.
They got away with it there. If the focus was better from Fenneks, they could have taken the combo if they wanted to. They kind of, I don't know, I saw Sickles standing in the middle. He didn't know who to go for, and there was clearly no call on who to go for, but the combo was overextended. They could have gone for them, but it wasn't to be this time.
Yeah, here they come out onto second. They get Demul pretty early. A soldier is on that crate though, and the heavies get off frag as well. This is going to be really difficult. Tech's got 2, and wow, Fenneks are just dropping bodies all over the shop. No real position from Fenneks on that push, and Awsomniacs are going to crush 3 of their players. And now there's a scout through, threatening Skeej. Skeej goes down, big plays from Flippy. Now the heavy's walking in. This is curtains for another round. That's Freya in, what, 7.5 minutes? Oh, they've got the spawns! What? The spawns have come in, Exxon's still on the point, but they just about clean it up. Not enough damage on the heavy. Tech still 269 health, and that's 3-0.
Yeah, I'm going to watch Kalari on this mid, because I'm really curious if it was him, like... I don't want to call him out, but I'm pretty sure he just bombed the enemy team's Roma last mid, which is something he's actually quite renowned for, this Roma trade. And I'm pretty sure that's what he did last mid.
The Roma trade.
Yeah, and I'm going to literally like put it down to this is why their mids are going bad, because Sickness is doing good damage, and the scouts, in theory, their scouts aren't dying early, so they're there to clean up, but there's just nothing to actually clean up.
Yeah, again, just both teams posturing off. Here comes an initial soldier bomb just onto that crack. Doesn't get a lot done. Sheepy's going to go down early. Kalari actually gets 2. There we go. Shuts up kaidus's complaints. And Fenneks is going to take what looks like to be their first middle.
Yeah, Kalari literally didn't jump. He just walked underneath the point and straight into a demo that basically dropped into his like the most default rocket position, like dropped in front of him, and then a scout ran into the demo as he shot the rocket, so we got a double kill.
Oh right, I maybe overhyped that then. I just saw a 2-man come in and I was like, yep, here we go.
I think it's just complacency from the Frenchies there, like I give all the credit to them, but yeah.
They're actually going to be forced, Fenneks being forced quite early. They will give a counter pop off. Tech's going to have a lot of Uber to work with here. 40% still left, but they're backing out. He's going to try and get the soldier. Nice juggle on the soldier. He finishes the soldier, but he's really deep, and he actually exposes his medic there. Misstep from Tech right now, and the rest of his team try and come in and salvage it, but they get nothing. Tech's still on middle. We'll be able to trade with the demo, but it's just a 3v2 right now, just for Sniper and Demo actually. Sniper's not going to be very good in this 3v2 situation. It's already up to Exxon to get anything done. Flippy will go down. Exxon's being flanked and I don't think he has any idea. Nope, he gets killed from the front of the time. Exxon just, I don't know what he was standing there just trying to spam pipe to try and pick the scout. I don't know why he just didn't back out.
I'm surprised to see Ski's not going crits here, because this last hold is a pain to push, to say the least. And with a crits advantage it could really have, you know, made it easier, because I don't think Fenneks will get more than one shot at this push. Like, I think if they push and it goes bad, then they're going to end up getting pushed back.
Do you think this is a chance of a 6-1? This is a big chance of a 6-1.
Well, yeah, like it doesn't get much better than this. Like, I mean, they have no advantage. I'm not sure if Skeej was thinking he would build some advantage. Maybe someone didn't meet him when he expected them to, but I'm really finding it surprising they didn't go for it.
The soldier is going nowhere though. Down goes Kalari. Down goes Sheepy.
I am fully charged.
Sorry, I just had to cough so badly. This, I believe, is the reverse pick. This is Superstars only strategy. War's influence coming in here. But they didn't get the pop-off, so Tech's going to have a solo Uber to work with. Skeej is milking quite nicely, though. Tech has got the Demo Man low, and now War's going to try and chase. Skeej pops off. War's going to slightly hurt some of the gamers as Awsomniac's retreat. And now War's just by himself. The Scout's going to try and rush in and help, but now that Scout's basically being by himself. They do it. Sheepy actually takes for one-on-one, takes Flippy down there. Sheepy's doing a lot of work here, made a lot of space for his team. Demoman and Soldier have walked in. Fenneks, Sickler's getting some clean-up kills, just Sticky's on the point right now. Just bait the Stickies off. X got everything to do right now. A Soldier spawned as well, but it's too little too late, and Fenneks will take the round.
Yeah, it's really well played by Sheepy there. Like, they look like a 50-50 in terms of players, but like he found an opening to get in. There was already some red players for Awsomniacs, however you say this name. So yeah, nice work by Sheepy.
Yeah, he really forced them back. Yeah. I have such a bad cough and it's so horrible to cast with. Like, at the end of every sentence I can just feel like my throat slowly falling apart. As we go into this next middle. Here we go. Yep, both teams. Again, here comes the middle. Looks like T-Max trying to get quite aggressive quite quickly. Doesn't get a lot done, but just gets forced straight out. Exxon's weak as well. But nice rockets from Tech, and Dimul takes 2 as well. And that's going to be Fennex's cue to fall out. Scout's going to get picked off as well. Just Sickless and Skeej left alive.
So yeah, the strategies were pretty much the same from both teams this mid. Not a lot different. Kalari walking under the point, putting some rockets on the demo. The only difference is this time the demo backed up when he saw him. So all he did was spam him and give him like some random splash damage. There's really no distraction for the Fenneks players to go in, and they're all going forward like there's a big bomb to follow up on. So essentially all that happens is Kalari does a couple of 50 damage rockets on the buff demo.
And then everyone goes forward
and then,
50 damage.
Yeah, like everyone's going forward like there's a bomb to distract. Like Fenneks play like they have an aggressive Roma, but they don't.
Tech did also wear shots really early on, which doesn't help.
It definitely doesn't help.
Looks like we're going to go far right with both soldiers right now. We're going to try and get that soldier. No air shot will come in, but Kalari gets pretty weak. Looks like Tech still wants to take it through that door, or we're just going to buff up.
I'm surprised to see Cyclist not playing closer here. You can really do a lot of deny work on these sliding doors with stickies, especially when you have an Uber ready to like counter. Like you see, they just walk in now. He could have been juggling a super back and bought his team 3 seconds.
Yeah, the counter Uber's pops off. They still have about half of it to work with. Bull is trapped in horrifically here. Onto the point, he'll go down. And I imagine Awsomniac might just go all in for a trade right now. They're putting a bit of spam on, but not really committing. Looks like we're just going to try and make push difficult.
Hello? Absolutely.
Sorry, I had to do a Strepsil to try and save my throat. Yeah, Fenneks are going to push out right now. Demo Man fight going on. Exon's forced onto the floor, but he's got 2 scouts to back him up, and Cyclist will go down. Awsomniac still have all their players. The Soldier's going to get caught out now on point as well. Oh god, I'm coughing so hard. Sheepy actually picks up 2, that's going to help. But Tech should be able to clean up all the players of the lobby right now. And now it's just a heavy. This should be pretty standard for Awsomniac. Spawns are coming in now. The heavy might have taken too long to die. Here comes Cyclist. He kills the scout. Pyro spawned as well. Pyro and Demo versus Soldier. Paul's going for Ubersaw. Tech picks up 1. He needs to hit the Reflect here. Medic spawn. Medic's going for Ubersaws. What is Skeege doing?
Just heal. Just heal. There you go.
Solid play from Skeege all round there. I think we can all agree. As Tech, they're just basically padding Tech's frags right now. Eventually get it. That was a very elongated last push.
I think Fenneks really should have held on to that one. I'm not quite sure what this Pyro decision was all about because 2 out of those 3 red players are on red health. Like a jump and 2 rockets could have ended up with 2 frags, but instead it's this prolonged Pyro fight that lets them get Uber in the end.
Yeah, really messy play. Fenneks maybe, I don't know, playing like it's already over. We're going to the next middle right now. Both scouts getting quite aggressive on the right hand side for Fenneks. War gets an early frag actually. Here comes the Soldier Bomb as well. Awsomniac's just going to back this one out straight away. Much better mid.
What did War do? Did he just jump?
No, I didn't see him.
Yeah, I was watching
I don't know if Exxon tried to spam or something, because it doesn't look like any of the soldiers went aggressive. I think Exxon just ate every single piece of damage he could or something.
Yeah, Kalari was playing the hide behind crates roamer strat, so it definitely wasn't him creating any room. I guess War's taking it into his own hands after seeing this lack of initiation on all the other mids so far.
Yeah. We're going to take the Super to last. It will be an equal Uber exchange. We're going to go for that middle door. We're going to see the Sickies though. We're going to try and milk it a little bit. War's going to jump in. We're actually going to get the force. War will be saved. Just trying to trade damage right now. Dickless is pretty low. Tech's going to try and get some nice damage, and I don't know if they can really come back in off this. Fenneks for health isn't there. Oh, Soldier on the medic actually. Scout's going to follow in as well. They somehow don't kill Bull. Bull survives on 60 HP. How did Bull survive? It looked like everyone was right on top of him.
I have no idea, mainly because I didn't see it.
Solid. Heavy's going to be walking out here. Stickies are on the door. Awsomniacs are pushing forward. Spawn's going to come in for Fenneks right now. Awsomniacs need to get some time on the point off this, but there's still Stickies on that door. Oh my god, Bull walked past it, but it's fine. Oh my god. That was literally so close. If Bull was like 2 steps to the left, he might have dropped. Or, not dropped, but died. Equal Ubers, but Awsomniacs regain second, and they're still running this heavy. And if there was anything that's ever going to really ruin Fenneks' chances, it's a heavy. Actually, we have a sniper, Kalari on sniper.
Yeah, I was wondering why he went sniper. I guess I didn't realise they pushed out with the heavy, so I guess we're going to be in for a nice stalemate now.
Everyone put your eyes on Kalari. If the heavy's toying with him, heavy's toying in and out of his scope, Kalari's going to back it up. Ubers are equal. Kalari is rotating an angle. It looks like Sixers is maybe just trying to go in right now. No, they're just waiting for Kalari to rotate around, scoping out lower. Thinking about it, scoping, lining up the headshot on the Soldier. Can't see anything through that.
I think the Soldier jumped out already.
Well, I was in Kalari's boat because we were both staring down there waiting for the headshot.
Yeah,
So.
I was watching Kalari as well, but I think the Soldier just jumped over his line of sight.
Yep, misses the headshot there. It's going to wait for a buff and line it back up. Fenneks really playing the long game right now. 13 minutes left in the map. 3 rounds down. And Awsomniacs just aren't giving him an angle. Kalari's peeking around now. Oh my god! All goes down.
What?
There we go.
Oh, fuck.
Waiting for it. There doesn't seem to be no pressure on the choke right there. It looks like Awsomniacs are just going to go aggressive for this from the looks of it. Tech wants to go behind. Exxon is actually in hiding in the alleyway side. There's a lot of players in alley right now. If they come, they're going to get on Skeege. They're surely going to... Skeege surfs it away quite nicely. He's on 40 HP. Really good hold from Skeej so far right now. They're cleaning up the frags. And they should be able to take this to last.
Exxon's hiding. He's hiding on the med kit on alleyway. He's going to jump the point.
He's going to jump back in. He's going to block.
He's not even jumping. Oh god, this is disastrous for Fenneks.
He's got it.
He's just crouching.
Oh
what
my
are you
god,
doing?
he's crouching!
Oh, for God's sake, bro.
That explains the underscore idiot.
Drop the fucking ball, dude. I mean, he couldn't have known, but I mean...
You just pay attention, you know? Like, don't just crouch from the corner of a point.
And they're still just like, ugh. He's hitting
Very
pipes. Moving
moving back, but Exxon could just go down. They might be able to salvage this still.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to take it. They have 50% Uber advantage and no demo in the push.
Yeah.
This should be, in theory, this is an easy push.
All they do, they Uber early. Sickness is half health. No damage really. They're just using the Uber to get in. There's a soldier behind them as well. They've not really focused anything right now. Scouts all over, and Flippy gets one. The scouts are harassing him here. Sheepy does manage to get them all, but sacrifices himself in the meantime. And there's a botch pushed if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, there was really no ban there. Like when Awsomniac backed up, the point was the only logical thing to go for. But there's just no call coming in. It seems like on these pushes, no one really driving the push forward.
Yeah, and well, they're going to push back out into second. Exxon jumps aggressively into the alley side for demo fight. Both demos going to just fall away weak, but Fenneks have lost 2 players, including Skeej, which is going to make this a pretty comfortable push here. I imagine Fenneks are going to be setting up some kind of play on ball. It's all about, Awsomniac's plan is just going to be all about preserving Paul's Uber right now.
Should be behind them? Yeah, Shibi's behind them right now. He's going to die like an idiot, but he was behind them.
That's one player bled. How many more will follow him into the spawn queue? Ball avoiding all the spam. Awsomniac's taking their time walking this into middle. Skeej only just spawning now, only going to have 10% Uber. And Awsomniac's have gotten this for free comfortably, and I imagine they want to push ahead ASAP.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened with Sheepy there, if it was like a planned thing or not, or if he just died.
I think he got...
They're giving up mid, and it looks like they're going to have to give up 2. Assisting again, how many points are they willing to give up for free? I mean, once they lost their scout, they didn't really have much choice, but it looks like they're coming in lower now anyways.
Oh, they will Uber because of a sniper. Ball's not going to risk it again after dropping that Uber previously. Not a lot of players to frag. Good fallout by Fenneks, but like you said, they've had to concede, what, 2 points to get this Uber advantage?
Yeah, that's the pick. They should be contesting this point, they are, but they're getting flanked from left side. I'm not sure if they know this at the moment.
Siglas thought about jumping, but didn't. He obviously heard the call about the flank, and they're just going to consolidate and clean up those players on the flank. There's still one more soldier on the flank. Tech and a scout are both on the flank, both on. And Awsomniacs here are setting themselves. They're going to mid. They're setting themselves for a backup so hard. Scout and soldier behind. Ball gets killed by Sickless. They're actually coming back with a Uber to block now. Skeej might have to. He's going to try and milk it. Scout's on him. He's going to have to pop now. They should be able to clean up the frags. Down goes Flippy. Tech, meanwhile, was still delaying in lobby. Tech's buying so much time right now. There we go. Down he goes, and they should still be able to take middle. They're still getting the pushes, but they've been delayed so long.
Yeah, watch out though, Demo's on sniper. I'm not sure if they know about him yet. They do, he's dead.
Also, Exxon's going to jump in. He's hiding with one sticky on the floor. He's waiting for the jump. There he goes. He has got one sticky on the medic. He's throwing the pipes around. He's throwing the pipes. The pipes are not even close. Sigler survives on 4 HP. GF18 on 13 HP. Exxon unlucky not to get anything.
Yeah, I like the way Exxon plays, but I don't think that was the time for it. Like, they'd already lost 2. And now he's getting a late spawn. In theory, they were going to get their spawns and maybe set up some semblance of a hold on to, but now it's no demo and it's really just a free point.
We talked about them encouraging Flippy, and there he is. Flippy on sniper gets 1 frag onto Sheepy. They're going to cap this out. They've only got 25% Uber advantage. They need to get in and take down Bull before he comes in. Soldier's going to be launched into the skybox. That's not going to happen. Soldier won't be able to be caught. Trying to hit pipe. Sickless will connect the pipe. Down he goes. Sickless takes a second pipe. The rest of the Fenneks players come flooding in. And this should surely be a second round unless T-Mac can go huge with none of the rockets loaded.
I'm not really sure, like, I don't know, the French just kind of gave it to them. Like, I say that Exxon suicide didn't make any sense at all. Like, I like that kind of play. I like demos taking risks and going for these kind of plays sometimes, but when you're already 2 players down and you're not even dying in the same wave as them, like you're getting a late spawn, I think that's kind of what cost them the round here. Like, even if they'd taken the medic, they would have been 3 down, it would have been a push that Fenneks could still make. But anyway, we're back on mid here.
Yeah, here we go. I've lost all my words. Exxon taking the high ground, drops down to the floor. Here comes the soldiers. High ground for Awsomniacs, but they've been met by 1 soldier bomb. Kalari will take down Exxon, but they have lost 2 players, and Fenneks are just going to back out. Down to 3, actually. They lost more players early in that as well. Looks like Awsomniacs want to chase, though. Tex changed his mind and is just going to go for a more standard push. But he's still moving forward, though. There's no soldier up, no scout.
Yeah.
And there's already a scout on 2 leading the way.
Fenneks don't need to be scared here because there's a scout mapping and they're getting their respawns now. It's actually an even fight for the time being. All the spawns are going to come back in. I think we might see another stalemate here.
Yeah. Awsomniacs have got a scout through though. They do lose Flippy though, and that might just shy them away from this push. And looks like Ski and Sickless want to go straight away, capitalise off this pick. They're trying to find the players. They're taking it through lobby. Sickless looks like he wants to spearhead this push. He's going to try and walk around the corner, but Tech and T-Mac are spamming it down. Flippy's about to spawn right now.
Yeah, it's done. They need to go back now. Like, their advantage is gone. I'm not quite sure what this is all about.
No, they just dropped GF118. Surely they have to go back now. Yeah, now they're backing it up. And looks like they're going to lose a second scout actually as well. Don't know where Sheepy died there. But, yeah.
Well, he was on the flank. He was waiting for the call that they were going in. Yeah. And it never came because they never actually went in. Now.
Yep, Kalari's going to get picked. Tech will get picked on the entry frag. And it is still kind of a 4v4. But Awsomniacs have got Heavy on the ground, Flippy on Heavy, and Exon's trying to walk through lower. Exon's going in by himself. Sickless is maybe caught out here. Skeets needs to be with him. And they've actually forced Awsomniacs have used without doing a lot. Scout will get the force off Fenneks, and they do lose GF118. They need to focus this Heavy right now with the last bit of the Uber. Sickless is spamming him, but he's not got a lot of support. Exon's on the same cliff. The Heavy's not going down. The Heavy's really not taking enough damage right now, and they're just going to fall apart on this.
That's really weird. Sickless just seemed to get abandoned at the end of that fade. Like, they had time on the Uber, they had like a couple seconds to spare. Sickless took the flag on the scout and evened things up.
Numbers were equal as well, weren't they? It wasn't like they were at... Yeah. They just seemed to give up the fight. I don't know if they thought they didn't have position or anything, but Sickless clearly wanted to fight the Heavy and thought they could take him. But no one was with him.
I think they just lost track of that fight. Really poor decision from Fenneks.
And now they have no position on last either. Sickless is going to have to jump on the point, or just get killed before he can jump on the point, and that's 5-2. And this is 5 minutes, 48 seconds left.
Well, it's closer than I expected, to be fair. I'm not sure really why, because I don't feel like Fenneks are playing particularly well. I think the Frenchies kind of just...
really, they're just in like kind of third gear right now.
Yeah.
Not third gear's good, just first gear. I understand how cars work. Yeah, here we go, on to the 8th mid, if numbers still work the way I think they do. And looks like both teams just posturing off. Awsomniacs are kind of pushing Fenneks back into a corner right now, but they do get the Exxon frag. Exxon dying a lot on his mids. Soldier getting in and do a lot of damage. Maybe Fenneks can push out from it, but all the frags are going Awsomniac's way. And Skij and his combo are just going to have to fall out. What'd you make of it?
I don't know, it's just more of the same really, isn't it? Exxon with the carpet of stickies and some aggression from the Frenchies.
Now Sickless is picked and they're forced, and this is a dreadful position. Skij is going to run away. War's trapped in. Skij will survive, but it's little console. Actually, War takes T-Mac with him. Did well to get that trade. Skij is arrowing, and now they have Awsomniacs have a full Uber advantage to take to this last. Kalari on sniper, short of a headshot drop. I think this is Awsomniac's point. Going left side with both scout. I'm presuming going to Uber early to avoid the sniper. Wall has no fear, and down goes Flippy. They're going to target another point now, but Fenneks might be able to come out of spawn and block this in time. Awsomniac's trying to get the kill. They're baiting the soldiers to point. Exxon can clean all up right now, and Exxon will clean all of that up. Good push. But,
yeah, it was a good push, but I'm not really sure what I think about this Fenneks hold. Like, bug standard classes plus a sniper, like, they're going to pop in. The sniper's going to be ruled out pretty much 9 out of 10 times.
They're standing quite far back as well. Like, there's no... You know, like, Bull can milk it a little bit. Not like a lot, but, you know, he doesn't have to pop until his scouts are right in the enemy team's face, rather than having to pop out the door.
Yeah, like, in theory, it should be quite... It's, like, quite a holdable last point, but they just don't have the right setup at the moment, which is a shame, because it could have made this closer.
Yeah, we're going to see both mids. Awsomniacs with a lot of early point presence. Fenneks coming through Valley. Both soldiers trying to jump in. Not a whole lot. Kalari gets nothing done. War's going to get nothing done as well. Scout might be caught out as well, juggled towards the point. Sickless is just going to go for it. Risky from Sickless, but Sickless is competent. He's pipes, hits one, can't hit all of them. Skij is going for a sword. Walks into a soldier. Skij is surely going to go down. A bit of lag, and everything's going to be cleaned up.
That's game. That's game right there. It was game before that mid even started, technically. But now it's definitely game.
Are you ruling out the 4-round comeback from a full Uber disadvantage last hold?
In 3 minutes, yes I am. Yes,
wow, kaidus. You really need to be more optimistic.
Sickless putting stickies on the point. I can dig it.
Yep. Awsomniacs are going to pop super late, but it doesn't matter because Exxon's getting dropped. War with the sniper pick of sorts. Awsomniacs have also not capped second.
Yeah, I think Sheep was behind and he blocked the cap.
Doing his best impression of Exxon right now. T-Mac's going to flail some rockets, somehow gets GF18 and he gets juggled in for medic. But War will come back and save him. War's going to survive, and everything's kind of stabilised, but it looks like Fenneks just want to go. Yeah, like you said, time's up. They're just going to try and have a bit of DM. Sickless getting none of the DM as he just lays some stickies at his floor. That scout jumps over and kills him.
I think he took a headshot as well on the way out.
Oh, really? Tom's getting all the frags right now. There's a pipe. There's... No two pipes. Heavy's going to spawn. Maybe Heavy can save it. But Exxon's still trying to fight. There, here comes Flippy on Sniper, and that's going to be a wipe. 7-2. Better than we expected.
Yeah, it was, but I think the French, Awsomniac, got a bit complacent midway through. I mean, for good reason, I guess. They're not exactly struggling in this match, but like that I'll go back to that Exxon bomb, which pretty much gave them their second round. This round that I didn't expect them to get, really. And just a kind of play that you make, either when you're really confident and really comfortable, or when you have no other choice. So I think they kind of gave away a round just out of complacency.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to go on to process now on the next map. I'm going to try and seek out the logs from that. I imagine it will tell me... let's see what it tells me. Exxon did a load of damage. Sickless did a load of damage. Shupi and GF18 did not do a lot of damage. Yeah, just what you'd expect, really. All round better stats.
Give me the logs.
Okay.
Oh, drag out some analysis.
It's in mum.
Thanks, mate. Wow, Exxon and Sickless did do damage.
Tech got 8 air shots.
That's pretty, yeah, he like airshot the same scout on mid like 5 times in a row. Like
that's
every
how you
time
counter
the scout
scouts. You just airshot them. That's for standard soldier counter to scouts. Like scouts can't do anything if you just get airshot.
Yeah, like I don't know if he had the timing down or something and was pre-firing, or if he just read this scout play, but like 2 or 3 mids in a row at least, the same scout got airshot jumping on mid.
I guess if you know how you said Kalari wasn't really making a distraction. If Tech has nothing to do but look at this scout running straight at him, and the scout's expecting the soldier's head to be turned, like Tech's for pocket, he's going to expect Tech to try and protect his medic. If Tech doesn't have to worry about that, then all he does, he has all the time in the world to line up the shots.
Yeah, I was talking to Ski earlier about their play. Well, I was actually talking to him about Granary because I thought they were playing Granary tonight. I didn't realise it was a carded game.
Solid.
But yeah, but it's relevant because he was talking about how he had to basically beg Kalari to try doing like a skip jump on Granary mid, because every mid he would just jump and get denied like bog standard. So I don't know. It's a really weird team composition for Fenneks when they have this really, really passive Roma style, but with players like Sickless and Sheepy.
I don't know, the only thing that kind of makes it work, I guess, previously is they have Klar, who is kind of a second Roma a lot of the time with the way he plays, so he can kind of make up for Kalari's passivity.
Yeah.
But War is much more, a standard pocket. Like, it's not his main class, he's just going to play pocket how he expects pocket to be played, like how he'd want his pocket to play, I guess.
Well, yeah, he was talking on his stream in between their warm-up PCW, and he said something to the effect of, I really, really like Soldier because you just stand there and shoot things.
Well, he certainly stood there and shot things, 325 damage, a minute, not bad.
Yeah, respectable.
He did only get 13 kills, and Tech got 28, but I think that's just due to, Awsomniac's dominance in the match, more than War's own fault.
Does ever cipher eggs? How much damage did you do on Pyro, though? That's what I want to know.
That's the question. 202, 1 kill, 1 death.
In only 20 seconds? What is that, 600 damage a minute?
Yes. It's pretty good. 600 damage a minute, just under.
It's really important.
Maybe you should start play Pyro more.
The flare shot coming out of Tech. And yes, I meant a flare air shot.
Okay, I'm going to have to nip to the toilet because I've had to drink so much water to stop my throat from falling apart. It's all down to you,